this. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them bitches scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Hi everybody, I am back with another video. Happy Christmas Eve. I am getting ready to make tamales, guys. So let me show you guys. So here I have my peppers. As you can see, I have two different kinds. I have the corn huffs, which I already have soaking. So they already soaking in the water. You have to put them in warm water for at least 2 hours. And let them soak so they can get soft. Then I have my water already boiling for chicken. It's going to be chicken tamales. So, So here it is. It's my garlic, my bay leaves, and my onion that's in the boiling water. This is going to be for the chicken, and make sure to your taste. I season my chicken with salt. You can season it before, or you can season it after you put it in the water. I like to season it before. And I'm putting black pepper, whole black pepper. After I get through seasoning, then I will be putting it in the water, and I'm going to add more salt. Make sure you season your meat. So now I'm doing the salsa, which is going to be green salsa. So it's going to have tamales. Then these are hot peppers. Clean them off. They're like this before you clean them. So after you get through peeling them, they'll be like this. So make sure you clean them up really good. They kind of sticky and dirty, so make sure you get them good and clean. After cleaning, you're going to put them in a saucepan, fill it with water. Then we're going to put it on the stove, and you're going to boil it for about 10 minutes until they get soft. Try to make sure they don't pop. So about 10 minutes will be good. Then, as you can see, I have my peppers. I put them on the stove because I do not have like the other kind of stove where you can, get them, cook them on. So anyways, you can do them like I did. I put them on the stove until they got very soft and brown. Then I am taking the outer part off that kind of got too, it's not burnt, but it's just the outer layer gets dark, and you can just take that off. And we're going to put that in the blender with our other seasonings. I will have all the seasonings and everything that I put in the blender in the description below. So you're going to let them take them out. And once you take them off the stove, you let them sit for about 20 minutes until they cool down. Then you do what I'm doing right now, taking all the seeds out of there, taking the top part off. You can rinse them off if you want to make it easier to take the seeds off. Make sure you just clean them really good. So I'm just doing this a couple of times. I have about 5. I believe I'm doing about 5 to make the green salsa for the tamales. As you can see, I have this description below about what all I put in my blender. That's just the seasonings. That's chicken bouillon cubes. If you have the seasoning bouillon, chicken bouillon, you can use the seasoning, but I had only the cubes, so I use cubes. Now I'm taking the chicken out. The chicken cooked for about an hour or 45 minutes. We're going to take the chicken out, let it sit to the side so it can cool off. Because then we're going to extract the bone out of it. Make sure you guys use the chicken breast with the bone. Have more flavor than just the regular chicken breast. And we're just going to take them out, let them sit to the side. Then we're going to shred it after we take the bone out. And the outer layer of the chicken, the fat part on the outside, we're going to take that off too. We're not going to use that. So now I'm just adding some more of my peppers to the blender. And then we have onions. I have a couple of onions that I put just a little olive oil in a skillet and try to soften the onions just a little bit, get a little of that flavor going. We're going to add those to the blender with the rest of our seasonings and peppers for the green chili salsa. So I'll say about 5 minutes to let that cook. And we're taking them off. Just put them in there with everything else. Then we're going to start blending that up. Everything is in the blender. Sorry, my blender top was broke. So, yes, I have to put something on the top to hold it. I'm going to blend that up until everything is good and blended. A couple of minutes. And we have the peppers in there. If you like it spicy, I put 2 peppers and it made it spicy. So if you like it not too spicy, I believe 1 or 2 will be fine. If you like it extra spicy, you can add more than 2. Stirring it up a little bit, but making sure it got blended really good. Everything is blended very well. And you can taste it. For your tasting, if you need to add salt, you can add salt at this point. Don't forget your meat has salt on it, so you don't want to do too much salt. But you want your stuff flavored, so I recommend you can add a little salt to it. But I did, well, it depends. I don't think I added salt because I think I seasoned my meat very well. But I think I'm talking about is very spicy, so I did add 2 peppers. And the 2 that I added made it spicy but good for me. Like I said, you have to blend it for a couple of minutes to make sure it's all blended together. So I'm just explaining to you guys there about the blending. Now we are on our chicken. We are taking the bone off the chicken. We're taking the outside skin off the chicken because we're not going to use that. And we're going to pick the chicken. You guys can use gloves if you want to, but I don't use gloves. It's better for me. And wash your hands afterwards. So don't forget, it was kind of hot. I didn't let it sit long enough, but you guys just let it sit till it cool off. This is the masa. I actually bought masa already made, but you guys can buy the pack and make your own masa to go in the corn husk. That is the green salsa. So now everything is done. We're putting the masa onto the corn husks. the juice that was left over from the chicken. If your masa is kind of thick, you can actually add some to that to make it thin, and it'll spread better because it was a little thick. So just make sure you spread it all over. You don't have to take it way to the top on, not that end there, but your other end. You don't have to take it way over there because you do have to bend the end up. This is the part that I do not like, but it has to be done. If you have family, friends to help with this part, it'll be a great help. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So after you spread the masa on there, this is where you're going to put the chicken. In between there, as much as you want, as less as you want, but you just have to be careful because they are easily break. They easily break. So, and then this is the green salsa. So you put that on there, and then you fold it one side, then fold the other side, and stick it together. Then that's the part that you're gonna fold up, that you don't want to put much masa on that end so it can fold, and that's how you do it. So you can continue to do that. Just continue to put the masa on there, fold it, put it in your pot. Make sure the side that you use is kind of the slicker side. One side is a little rougher than the other side. You can feel it, and then you can tell which side is the slicker side. So we're just spreading the masa. You can mix your chicken and green salsa together too. So now is the time to try them. This is actually only my second time making them. So I'm gonna continue to make them till I get them perfectly down pat. But they came out pretty good. They came out pretty good. But I'm gonna keep trying until I get them perfect. And there you go, chicken tamales. Have a great one, everybody.